And good morning, everyone. Welcome back to NeelyFX. My name is Michael Neely, and this is the channel where I talk about foreign exchange trading, prop firm trading, building expert advisors for MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5, and in general making money doing all those things, and helping you make money doing all those things. So with that, first I want to remind you that if you like this video, go ahead and feel free to hit the thumbs up button. And also, if you want to see more of these videos, then subscribe to the channel, and we'll get... YouTube will let you know when I put more videos out. And if you want to talk to me directly, feel free to go to the comment section and fill out a comment, and I'll reply as soon as I see that I've got a comment. And sometimes I'm not always online, so it may be harder to get that done. Oh well, what's going on here? It looks like everything's right. Oh well, I'll check that out in just a minute. It looks like the soft cam or off camera or something. Like I've moved something. Oh well. Let's go ahead and keep going. But we are going to be talking about putting money at risk. So let's go ahead and talk about putting money at risk, because you need to know the risks. It goes something like this. This channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute trading or financial advice. I'm a professional trader, not a broker, trading my own capital. I do not solicit funds, manage client accounts, nor do I hold CFTC or NFA registration at this time. I have held NFA registration in the past. Back in between 2002 and 2004. This is when I was actively a broker. Forex trading is highly speculative with a high risk of losing some or all of your investment capital. Only trade with funds you can comfortably afford to lose. And the CFTC risk disclosure: Forex trading carries a high degree of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before trading Forex, consider your investment objectives, experience, and risk appetite. You could sustain a loss of some or all of your investment capital. So with that, let's go ahead and see what we're doing today. And here we are. Oh, you can't see that, can you? But I'm running a test on MetaTrader 4 right now. As you can see, it's jumping around all over the place. Testing an EA that I built, and I have online. It's not really doing very well. So I'm going to have to check out the settings on that and see how to make that work better. In the meantime, what have we got going on? Oh, that's code. That's code for a MetaTrader 4. MT4? Yeah, it's MT4. That's the same one that I was just showing you. And here's a whole lot of stuff going on here. I was active in this chat room a minute ago. And let's see what we've got going on now. Well, let's see. Let's go back and come back here and go to the US 10. The first thing I want to take a look at is the US 10 and see what it's doing today. Everyone says the US 10 is pretty much where you're going to find your a lot of your opportunities in Forex. Well, hold on. Let's go back and look at some of the things first. Let's look at trading Forex for profit. This is my platform I'm building that will help you become a better trader as you decide to, or as you add your entries, or add your trades, and go and put it in there. Now, if you're a scalper, it's gonna be a lot of work for you, because when I was scalping, I would do 20 trades, like 20 trades a day. I did triple my account one day doing that, but it is a lot of work, and it takes a lot of concentration, and it's hard to do. I am trying to build I'm working on building a Forex trading scalper for EA for MetaTrader 4 right now, and we'll see how that works out. Right now, it's not working out too well though. We have also, what else to talk about today? There's a strategy tester report for my latest. Oh yeah, for my latest EA. So that's not my latest EA, but that was not released yet. This one is. So I got 7 downloads on these two so far, so that's good. Thank you very much for those that are downloading these and testing these on your own platforms to see what's gonna to see how you can make them work for you. And then we have Forex Factory. Let's go ahead and go here. Today is not the 22nd; it's the 23rd. So we've got going on today. We have a whole bunch of flash PMI information coming out later on. In the U.S., it'll come out around 10 o'clock. And I do have I look a little green because I pulled the green screen up a little bit closer because it was showing off my blue curtains behind me. And no one wants to see the blue curtains. They're nice blue curtains, don't get me wrong, but nobody wants to see those. Let's see. We don't need the strategy tester report right there because I've already worked with that. Risk on, risk off. Let's see what happens. Ooh, leaning more towards neutral. How about that? So it's more of a neutral day today, so we're not going to see a whole lot of things going on so far, unless something big happens on the world view of things to jar the to jar some events, to trigger some events, or we can just rely on technical analysis to let us know when those events are going to take place, which is more what I do. I lean more towards technicals than fundamentals. However, I do watch fundamentals too. Let's see. We have the U.S. dollar right there is the high, not number one. It's the strongest currency currently. The Canadian close behind. Great British Pound close behind that. How about that? Swissy under that. So Europe is really taking charge of things this morning. Japanese yen under that. Well, Europe, all of Europe's not because the euro's not. Then the Aussie, the Pacific Rim on the bottom. Well, that just gives us trading opportunities because the field is shifting a little bit. So we have 4.31 is the current output for the US 10. Current yield for the US 10, which is good. I mean, not really, because it means interest rates are probably going. Oh, let's look at interest rates real quick. Let's see what the Fed Watch numbers are going to look like. It's not FedWatch.com because somebody is holding that domain and not releasing it, and it's probably the CME group. I would have grabbed that domain too, but they're not building it out. So instead, we have their site right here, because then they would have to hire a developer like me to run that. That's probably not what they're going to do. So we have a 99.5% chance of a hold on interest rates, which is good because the other side is a rate hike, and I don't see a rate hike. I don't even know why that's there because the fundamentals are telling me we need a rate cut. So I don't know why that's even being figured into the game, but that is coming up on the 29th. It's about, it's next week. Week from today? Week from yesterday? Week from tomorrow? Something like that. Well, in a week we're going to have probably a hold from the Fed on that. Let's go for gone. We already talked about that. Let's talk about the US 10. US 10 is where you're going to see a lot of the currency strength, and it is currently trying to fill this gap right here, which means we'll see it going up to 435. That'd be weird to see it fill that gap, but it's can happen. Right now it's at 4.32%, which is not good for the American consumer. But for us, it does create opportunities to trade like this. It does perk up the DXY a little bit. And this is one time that the DXY and the US 10 are working in tandem, or are trading in tandem. So we're up a good bit on the DXY overnight, 98.76. And here we have the euro versus the dollar. And the pound is way ahead of the dollar. It's way ahead of the euro today. So that's pretty much not what I'd call a capitulation, but that's it's heading straight down. Looks like a good opportunity to jump on right there if you care to chase something like that. Looks like your bottom is going to be well, not very close, about 10 pips away. So I would reconsider getting out in about 10 pips. So go on the other side of 50. I don't like that trade at all. I would not take that trade. 116.84 is where the euro versus the dollar again. It is edging down a little bit, but not enough to be really a blockbuster type case. Notice how shallow these Bollinger Bands are. There's not a whole lot of volume driving that, whereas there was a whole lot of volume driving it. Would not get into that yet. I would start looking for a turnaround on that. My 4-hour indicator on MT4 is telling me that that it's starting to close below the 4-hour the 20-period Bollinger Band, which would give us a nice mean reversion opportunity if it bounces back, which is still way too early to tell. Pound versus the yen, dollar. Again, looking for a mean reversion opportunity here, but not getting it because they're about equal in strength right now. Dollar versus the CAD, the Swissy, dollar versus the Swissy, and it is about the same too. Again, the strengthened meter we had is showing the euro and the Swissy about the same. Dollar versus the Japanese yen, too close to a top. 159.74. No, I'm not touching that. Because your top is going to be about right here, and your big time top, 2024 weekly high close is 130 pips still, 110 pips out still, but still, I'm not looking for that to break all the way up to here because that's about the same time the Japanese, the Bank of Japan does something to kind of indicate that they're going to get the Japanese yen lower. 215.59 on the pound versus the yen. Again, not touching that one. It's too close to the high. Euro versus the yen. Might be an opportunity there because we should be able to see that bounce back. But again, I'm not real fond of that trade either because something is going on in Europe today because they're not. It's strange that the rest of the currencies are up, but the euro is down. We have the dollar versus the CAD right here. Again, just kind of bouncing around. And I'm on the 4 hour. That's why everything looks so weird. How about that? Oopsies. There we go. Now we're on the dailies. Dailies, possible mean reversion. Take right here. Closed below the 20-hour the 20-period Bollinger Band. Closed above it. And that was 2 days ago, so it is kind of meandering up. It might be a good opportunity to get into the CAD versus the dollar versus the CAD. Might take that trade. Just see what happens. CAD versus the euro. Pardon me, CAD versus the yen. CAD versus the euro. Nope. Not trading that pair. If I can't get a handle on the dollar versus the CAD, I'm definitely not going to do the CAD versus the euro. But here we are. The loonie, as it were, versus the yen. It is right at the top at 116.80. Again, I'm looking for that to pull lower at some point. And it is starting to, not really. NYMEX crude is at 94.46. Again, just kind of bouncing around a little bit. Upward, which is not to anybody's pleasure, but it is definitely going up. Aussie versus dollar. It might be a good opportunity to get into a below that too on dollar strength. We'll see how high the dollar can continue its run. The DXY, that is. Remember, the DXY is about the inverse of the dollar versus the euro versus the dollar. So that's where I like to trade, is the euro versus the dollar, because it's the DXY gives us a very clear indication of what's going to happen or what is happening with the euro versus the dollar. What's going to happen, nobody knows. It's anything can change at any given moment and completely change the playing field. And something I said earlier, somebody was complaining about market manipulation. Yes, this is for the markets that are manipulated very much by central banks. So that is not a level playing field. It never, to my knowledge, it never has been a level playing field. But if you want to complain about stuff, then yeah, go ahead and say it's not a level playing field. George Soros did not corner the Bank of England in, I think, 92 by being a nice guy. So he's generally not a nice guy based on his actions over the years. 46.92 is where gold is. Slipped under 4,700. But again, that's not a pullback. Please do not short gold. That is just a bad idea, because as soon as the stuff in the Middle East dies down, something that you'll notice, when the stuff in the Middle East dies down, gold takes off. And gold is going to take off again because governments continue to outspend their GDPs. And in other words, they're spending more than they're taking in. And Japan is is the biggest in the world at 236. In other words, they're spending 2.3 times more money than they're taking in. The dollar is the U.S. is only spending 1.2% more than they're taking in, but still, that's called insolvency. Moving right along. Platinum, right here. If I spend 2.3 times more than I'm taking in, I'm going to be what's called bankrupt, but that's why I don't do that. Platinum, again, pullback 3.46%. Look at these. Palladium, another big pullback, 4.7%. Silver, 4.3%. I bought my silver at 16, so I'm not terribly worried about that. Then let's see what happened with the software stocks yesterday. Big, look at that. 2.38% gain on software stocks today. Yesterday, rather. HubSpot up almost 1%. Salesforce 1.4%. Looks like they're betting on people answering the phones again. Intuit right here. They are not doing anything. What are they doing? They're up almost 1%. GoDaddy 0.23%. Adobe up almost 4%. Look at that. NVIDIA up 1.3%, and Upwork up 2.3%. Woo! So that's what we've got for the software stocks today. And that is about all I've got today. It's I ran it a little bit today, but that's okay. Sometimes it needs to be done. But that's what we've got going on today in the Forex world. Again, happy trading. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like this video, then by all means hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more of these videos, then subscribe to the channel. And lastly, what is it? Oh yeah, if you want to talk to me directly, then hit me up in the comment section, and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. But in the meantime, you guys have a great one. Happy trading, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.